Frank, the Green Ranger, and you're listening to So Like You Know. Smorphin' time.
Yeah! Awesome.
Didn't I have to find that for you?
You did. You totally did. But that's how that goes. Are we popping up on video?
Nothing yet. It says you're live.
Well, hopefully that works. Otherwise, we're going to have to restart this.
A little late, but...
Okay, as long as that's displaying, because it's not showing anything here, so that means I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Can we hear ourselves?
Is
video?
Is it...
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, we're good.
Okay.
Just hit F5.
It ends live video if I hit F5.
Does it?
Yeah, I can't do shit. I just have to hope and pray.
No, it's Lincoln.
It's Lincoln.
It's Abe Lincoln.
Blinken? Not? Anyways, guys, this is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. I'm Bo.
And I'm JP.
And this is the show for June 21st, 2018. We are rocking on, that's
More
for sure.
than halfway through the year.
More than halfway. Son of a bitch. It's going quick. It's going quick. We're getting old fast. That's basically what happens. But, yeah, if you guys enjoy us, don't forget we do a live show every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Spreaker and Facebook.com/SLYK Radio. So make sure you join us in the chat live so you can comment with us. It's beautiful, and we love the interactions. It's fantastic.
Yep.
But other than that, you can follow us on iTunes, Stitcher, as well as iHeartRadio. My dogs are going crazy. Don't know what's up. Probably chasing the cat.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes. So, it's been pretty crazy. We had an excellent weekend, that's for sure. It's been a busy, constant
3 weeks.
Yeah, there has been no downtime. It's been pretty intense.
Oh, look, I joined the thing. I joined the chat.
You so fancy.
But I've joined it a while.
You already know.
We're really slow right now.
Huh?
We're really slow right now because I joined that chat a while ago. You saw that.
Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes it's like 5 seconds, sometimes it's 30.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So we don't get stream sniped.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. But anyways, guys, so, where are we at? As you guys know, we always like to start our show with the intro to the craft brew.
In review.
JB, what are we drinking?
Tonight, we are drinking Divine Shine from Hop Valley Brewing. It is a hybrid ale with 4.5 ABV. This unfiltered hazy beer packs a punch of flavors with lower ABV. Hops burst with Galaxy and Mosaic hops, combined with a unique blend of grains to create multi-grain hybrid ale with tropical aromas, a bright color, and a velvety, smooth finish.
Well, that's just straight up right there. You gotta love it. That's a pretty can. Check out this can.
You're about to see it in high def.
HD! So, that might also be why we're a little slower.
Oh. We should transport this to my place where there's AC and
We'll have AC.
wicked internet.
We gotta drill holes in your wall and redo all the things.
That's fine. That's fine. Dude, we
Turn this into just an office.
an actual room. Well, this would be a really small room.
No, this would never be an actual room. This is my office. No one gets to stay in this room.
Dude, I forget the fact that you have this. This counts as a room, and I look at that head.
Yeah, that's heavy. So let's get this right over there. So there's the beer for use. Let's get that unplugged. Get this plugged in so you can see what the hell we're drinking.
Hey, Tara.
Hi, Tara. So we got some heavy lag. It's just because the internet's. But I think. So I've looked
The
it up.
quality will be better.
It has a lot to do with Facebook too.
No, does it?
Yeah, so it's not so much as
The
our upload because
encoding. And all
we're
that
not
stuff.
even maxing out the KB per second. So the kilobytes aren't really hitting hard.
Just the encoding from.
It's trying to encode to Facebook. That's the problem. So that's why we just need to do the Twitch stuff. Wow. Hi, Megan. How's it going? Hi, Bill. Hi, Tara. What's up, John? God, it wigs me out when people call you John. I can't mentally...
Who does?
I've heard it. I've heard it at work. People say John, and I'm like, who's John? Oh, yeah.
Like, even the new girl, Lindsay, she calls me JP.
That's because you were introduced as JP, but I have heard John at work, and it wigs me out.
Do you know her last name's Redwine?
So,
That's...
yeah. Isn't that awesome?
I was like... I actually looked at the origins of red wine. I was like, it's very English, apparently. I was like, oh, it's...
Now we know where Bob Marley got that song. Lindsay. Megan, I know you're not Tara. Tara's on the chats.
In the chats.
Yes, in the chats, yeah? So, but yes, so we'll be drinking this throughout the show and let you know what we think at the end. But, Megan says she calls you John. So there.
It's very weird, Megan. Just
Also,
that, you know.
That's coming through pretty quick now, so something must have occurred.
Buffering.
Well. So did we talk really fast for a minute? And we caught up. Or people aren't going to know what's going on. They just heard me make some weird farting noises. This show's going to be a little different. We're going to start out with the Denver Comic-Con recap because...
Woo! It just happened.
Yeah, it literally just happened.
And
so
I'm still seeing posts of all the pictures and all the wonderful things that happened over the last 3 days.
Exactamundo. So, we will be getting all those photos posted. I have been quite busy, but tomorrow I should be able to go through all of them, get them fixed up, and get them loaded so everyone can check them out. We'll be posting them in all the Facebook groups and on our Facebook page. So, but make sure you check those out and getting a little video put together. It's hard to have free time. It's a difficult thing.
Is it now?
It
Well,
is.
nowadays. Like, I remember back when we were younger, it's like the end of the world. Oh, there's nothing to do.
Now I'm like, I need nothing to do. Please.
Just one weekend where it's not happening.
This weekend it should be like that. I don't think I'm doing anything on
I
Saturday.
think Matt needs some help.
No, he doesn't. I gotta do this. This is important. So Denver Comic-Con happened this June 15th through the 17th, Friday through Sunday, and it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
We had all kinds of guests there. Alan Tiddick, Jason Momoa,
John Barrowman,
who was awesome. We had... I'm spacing hardcore because I was just so
Ron
excited.
Perlman, Molly Ringwald.
Who's the other one? Who other Hellboy?
AJ Alka?
No, that was the one Hannah saw from Stranger Things.
Dan Harbour?
Yes, Dan Harborough. So he was there. David Tennant, whom many people were very excited for. Megan says, John, my buddies are making lumpia today for our barbecue. I was bragging to you a bit yesterday saying you make the best lumpia in the land, even though there was shrimp in the last ones you made.
Hey, you still ate them. You still ate
That
them.
says a lot. I'm allergic. What do I do?
Hannah, do you have Benadryl? I was just like,
I'm going to eat these anyway.
like, there's shrimp in those.
I mean, that really speaks a lot toward your lumpia skills, sir. So, I thoroughly hope they're there tomorrow.
They'll be the catered ones. I haven't had time. I haven't had time to make them.
That's fair.
So.
That's fair. That's fine. I can understand that. Anyways, Denver Comic-Con, it was fantastic event. Like we said, we did all that. We got live streams of Alan Tiddick.
Question. How many miles did your Fitbit say that we walked?
31.2.
Yes.
We walked 31.2 miles.
31 miles in the 3 days. That's.
Yes.
I am old. Like, I woke up, like, we sat down to take a break, and I got back up, and I was like, my legs hurt.
Everything hurts.
What is this?
I'm old. Valeska, you're listening, so I'm going to say this now. Lexi Bell was at Denver Comic-Con, cam girl, porn star, and I didn't realize it until she had posted one of her photos on Instagram, and I was like, well...
I don't follow her,
fuck.
So...
That
you
was
took a picture
stupid.
of her, did you?
I did. I totally got a picture of her, and I could tag her, which is cool. But nonetheless, I'm like, why do you look so familiar? Why do I know you?
Are you in any of the cosplay groups I follow?
And she's just giggling because she knows exactly why I know who she is. It's like, oh, man. I just called myself out hardcore.
just called myself out hard. Just...
Yep, super stupid. But yeah, so I got a picture of her, which is awesome. So, yeah, but very dumb.
Yeah.
Oops.
I didn't even see her.
I mean, she was wearing the full Harley Quinn, so all it was showing was just her face. So I was just like, why? I've seen you before!
I'm Harley Quinn. She should have played it off that, and he was like, yeah, you're an idiot.
I know. It's dumb. Anyway, love you too, Megan. Sweet dreams. Guten Tag. But yes, so we saw there were all kinds of awesome cosplayer there. And there was, like, the dudes from Comic Books Explained. Rob
Jefferson.
Jefferson? Is that right? Who is super awesome, but we could not find him until we went to dinner at freaking Bubba Gump Shrimp, which you don't bug someone when they're eating. That's just a douche move.
I happened to see him when we were just waiting outside, and he was like, and I just looked over a shoulder, and I was like,
is that him?
Is that him? I heard him speak. I was like, is it Bo? I think that's him. And then, like, as soon as I was about to approach him, like, his group was walking in and said Bo. I was like, I'm not gonna bother him.
No.
Did get to shake his hand though.
Yeah.
Afterwards, after he was leaving.
So yeah, I don't know. I thoroughly would like to get to talk to him.
Yes.
I mean, that would be awesome because his mind is fantastic.
His mind knows a lot about American
it is a trap.
American comics.
It is a trap of knowledge. It's amazing.
And he like fumbles over the information that he has in his brain.
Yeah.
Like,
so if anyone is a little lost on the comics as to current days, I highly, thoroughly suggest that you go check out Comic Books Explained, because he talks about all the stuff that's happening, all the theories that could be, stuff that relates to back issues.
New movies coming out about characters you don't know.
And how it ties into the movies.
He'll do a recap. It's like, so this is a brief story of origins of said character. And you're just like, oh, cool. I was like, so you're not like a total noob. It's like, oh, what's this happening? I like it.
Yeah, no, he's pretty awesome. But yeah, so check him out. But I got to get a picture with Jason Momoa, which was super cool.
I can't believe he's the same height as you.
I know. Yeah, that's super cool. Same height as Jason Momoa, just he's much musclier than me. Yep. I could get there if I wanted to, but I like junk food and beer.
Feeding you. That's why.
Yeah, that is. I ate these 2 pieces of pizza. I'm full. You can have everything else. JP, this is a whole pizza. Yeah, it's all yours. Fantastic. I'll eat it. Anyways, so yeah. Fantastic stuff. Jason Momoa is super awesome, and even me being the same height, walking up to him eye to eye, I still felt like I was looking up at him because his presence is epic.
Yeah.
So.
And then Bo got a new flask.
Yeah, I did. Is this one yours or mine? This one's yours. JP buys me cool shit because you know what? I'm the fucking DM dog. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. Dungeon Master. So they have all kinds of awesome stuff.
I like the one that said like stealth, and you didn't notice until like you read at the bottom, and it was in brackets like stealth. Yeah. I'm just like, fuck that. I was like, oh, they even have a blank one. And I was like, I kept reading.
So here's JP's that he got.
He'll be harder. He'll be harder, senpai.
So yeah, they got a whole kinds of dope stuff at Denver Comic Con. I mean, the merch booths are through the roofs.
Mm-hmm.
So, super cool stuff.
But we also did a cool thing with Breckenridge Brewing.
Yes. So, Breckenridge Brewing did a event where you could go in and we were hosted, which was pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. Very cool that they did that. But ultimately, you could pay $50, and it was a beer pairing. So,
4-course meal.
Yeah, 4-course meal, and each course paired with a different food. So, the beer pairings, hold on, I will pull them up in just a moment, were absolutely delicious. I mean,
he liked an IPA that was other than like Gold Camp.
Dude, it was so good.
Or Fieldhouse.
It was so good.
I liked it too. I was looking for it in the shop. Like we could have reviewed it, and I was like, man, it was a really good beer.
Yeah. So the first beer, let's get this up here. So the first one was a bison meatball, which was delicious. It was in like a gravy sitting in a potato.
Bo had 2.
I had 2. Hey, the proprietor of it offered it to me, so I was like, yeah, I'll eat it. That was served with a Hot Peak IPA. These are all Breckenridge brews. The following thing was an arugula salad with like a citrus vinaigrette, which was fantastic. That was paired with a Big Nose wheat beer. Followed by that was the venison chop, which was fantastic.
It was really good.
So good,
man.
Served with the oak aged saison.
Not as big as a fan of.
Yeah, I
that,
don't like
I
the
thought.
saison. I love saisons.
Usually like saisons. Like
I really do. I really wanted the saison to be delicious, but it wasn't. It was my least favorite, that's for sure. But it wasn't bad by any means. Which is, I'm very picky about Breckenridge.
I think it was a decent pairing because it's kind of almost like a wine with the meats that you're eating.
Oh,
so
it worked out very well.
So it pairs well, but it's like out of the 4 that we had,
yeah,
I think it was like the kind of it was lagging behind.
Yeah, it was. And then they finished up with the
Dockside.
Yeah, Dockside chocolate bomb paired with a raspberry wheat beer, which was delicious.
I had mine and Hannah's.
Yes. It was probably one of my favorite beers from Denver Comic Con.
Really? I enjoyed the IPA that they hadn't announced yet. What is it called?
The IPA?
The
Hop Peak
IPA?
No, I'm saying it was my favorite beer out of all the Denver Comic Con.
Oh, out of
beers.
all the Denver Comic Cons, like out of the years?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Snapercott was good, but I like this one the most. I mean, I can understand your point. We'll talk about that beer a little bit more later. But yeah, so I mean, it was a fantastic beer pairing, and I thoroughly hope they do it next year. They really put out new stops, and
what was last year's? I Am Brute.
Iron Brew was pretty good.
I remember I've only been to 3 Comic Cons, DCCs, and I do remember the Snapercott being probably my favorite, like out of the 3 so far.
Yeah, no, it was really tasty. Don't get me wrong. That's for damn sure.
The Rasin Rock, I don't know. It's like it just.
You wanted more raspberry.
I wanted a little bit more raspberry than I tasted.
It was more of a hint of raspberry than a raspberry beer. I mean, that's.
But you call it Rasin Rock. It's the end of all raspberry beer, I would think.
So wait. So in that point, it's fading. So the raspberry should be fading.
No. It's an epic battle.
Spoilers, or it should taste like sand. What's up, Liz? So,
Hey.
but the proprietor of the event, Todd, who worked for Breckenridge, was a fantastic host. Mm-hmm. So glad we got to go to that. So glad that we were introduced. This is my first beer pairing. Have you been to one?
England, but yeah.
So I mean, which is a different one altogether. So I mean, because everything they do over there is warm, right? Do they do any cold beer aside from American beers?
They do it for Americans. You know, if they're around like London, they'll do a lot of cold beers just for
like
the
tourist areas.
Yeah, because people are used to it. But like,
so next to London Bridge and then the
I'm fine with
river.
this room temperature beer. It's like yeah, you're supposed to drink it and just like shoot the shit with your friends. And I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It would depend on the beer, I guess. I wouldn't really enjoy a warm, sweet beer. So, but British beer really isn't sweet.
No.
So, as far as I know, I mean, I'm only going from hearsay here. So, but yeah, no, it was fantastic. If anyone ever gets a chance to do a beer pairing, I highly advise it. It was a fantastic event, and I'm glad I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the beer, so we got to see that.
Kitty.
That was weird. We did live streams of John Barrowman, Alan Tiddick. Who else did we get? David Tennant.
I got him.
I'm
the one who recorded.
Yeah. Who was this guy?
John Barrowman was fabulous. He went into the crowd. He was carrying a baby. Yeah, and he sang 2 songs at the end. You should watch that.
Dude, if John Barrowman doesn't sing during one of his things, I would be super sad.
Dude, he never sat down. The only time he sat down was to tell a story. He's like, this is what I was doing. I was sitting here. And he, like, dragged a coffee table up to the center stage.
Yep. Yeah. And just fantastic.
What's up?
Fantastic. The other stream we did was Deacon the Vampire, character as played by Johnny Bro from As We Do It, or What We Do in the Shadows, which is a fantastic movie. Everyone should watch that. It's awesome.
They're coming out with a series now.
Yes, they are. So, but if you haven't seen that movie, highly suggest it. If you haven't seen John Barrowman during any of his panels, oh my God, do that. I've seen him.
We have it on our page.
3 times
Go right
before,
there.
twice
I have
before.
good seating.
There you go. Yeah.
It's like right there.
Yes, dude. If we get that good camera and it can Bluetooth to our phones, it would be fantastic.
But I watched a little bit of it and it was really good. I'm like, I was expecting the audio to be like kind of meh because it was like off a phone.
You just recorded solidly.
Yeah.
All right,
It's like really good.
So, I mean, it's one of the benefits of being media. That's for sure. I mean, if there were no other benefits to doing this show, it's that we get to go to Denver Comic Con and other conventions, but Denver Comic Con majority, and cover fantastic events.
Weird thing, we had to wait in line. It's media. It's like we have reserved seating. But it's like we had
you're talking about that.
wait in line with like the speed pass people.
So
like,
normally that one weirded me out. I kind of feel like the volunteers misunderstood something on that one because media goes in one way or the other. We have assigned seating. I mean, it's media for the event. So the one that bothered me, it wasn't so much David Tennant. The one that bothered me was the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, that. Well, they're.
No, I don't care. I am covering media for an event, and it's sponsored by Denver Comic Con. If someone walks out, I should be able to walk in. I was one person. So I didn't even get to cover part of it because I wasn't going to wait in a line for 45 minutes.
Oh, that line wrapped around.
It was a stupid line. So it's like, this is nothing on like the actual people who Denver Comic Con. I think it was the people running Hard Rock. I was like, I am covering media for your event.
Wouldn't you want that person inside?
Yeah.
Like covering it's like, oh man, this is so cool.
So instead, I went to Nerd Rock, which was super awesome. So no complaints there. Yeah.
Yeah, John. See, Tara's like John Barrowman was best.
Yeah, John Barrowman was
fantastic.
fantastic.
Pretty fantastic.
Yeah, he's a no bars guy. So yeah. But I ended up going to Nerd Prom, which is kind of it's what happened. Kind of to Club Cosplay. It didn't turn into Club Cosplay, but it's at the same venue, same time, same night, and the proprietors of the original Club Cosplay are involved with it, which is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're doing their own thing now, and congratulations to Sarah, who is pregnant.
Yay!
Yeah. So they did their own thing, which is cool. So now Nerd Prom had that, which was still an awesome event. I will get some videos and photos uploaded of that as well.
You live streamed it a little bit, didn't you? Or I remember seeing
so.
A little bit of it.
There was so much stuff I recorded, and was so much stuff that we got that I'm like, I don't know. It was everywhere.
Didn't have to mediate this time.
Yeah.
Kind of feel guilty about that.
Well, that's what happened. The email went to an email we don't monitor.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need to email him and be like, hey, contact us here. Por favor.
Please.
So, anyways, move on from that. But there were all kinds of badass cosplays. People put so much effort into it. It's really fantastic. I actually get to see this stuff and watch, the blood, sweat, and tears that have gone into some of these, and know it.
You know what? Like I've been thinking, it's like if they're in any type of cosplay, we should be taking a picture of it because you know what's really sad about like Comic Cons or any convention that you go to, you cosplay and no one takes a picture of you.
Oh, that is I mean, that's kind of bummed me out.
Yeah, that would bum me out. So it's like, if anyone's in a cosplay, whatever they're in, it's like, I'll take pictures. Dude. Can I take pictures? You're going to be on here.
Yeah.
It's like, however much or however hard they worked on it, it's like they put it on. They built
put themselves
up the courage to throw on cosplay and be someone else for a day, and
Mm-hmm.
you're just like, fucking just take their picture. It's like, yeah, so what? They're a little overweight. They're fucking wearing something.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. You got to respect the people who put their time and effort into it. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, I mean, if you see someone at a convention cosplaying one way or the other,
Compliment them.
Compliment
Just saying
them.
that, it's just like, oh, nice costume, man. It's like,
hi, sir.
I recognize that. Or it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, is this fucking nice, dude?
Yes.
Fucking nice.
Yes, very much so. So, yeah, but I mean,
Or just ask, are you Lexi Bell? Are you,
fuck off.
you Lexi Bell?
Yeah, fuck that one up. But yeah, no, there's all kinds of badass cosplay though. All kinds of people putting all kinds of effort into it. All kinds of cool stuff you can pick up, purchase, artwork, signatures, and you can actually talk to people, which is awesome. So, and it's for as crammed full as it was, it still wasn't painful to move. It was still, there were points where you're just like moving, but I wasn't getting bumped into and knocked around and all kinds of crap like that, which is ultimately what starts to piss me off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're slow moving, but they're ultimately very respectful.
We saw and met Daniel, which is weird because we usually see Eric.
Yeah, I didn't see Eric once.
I was like, Eric, you're like, where the fuck are you? Because I know he's probably at his thing, first day.
Yeah.
And his Jedi cosplay, second day.
Yeah.
And then probably in like regular clothes Sunday, if he went Sunday.
Yeah, and I went by the Star Wars booths every time. I'm like, where the hell is he? So, I don't know. He disappeared. So, little strange not seeing him. I mean, I've seen Daniel every year, but I never get to talk to him like I want to. That's really what it comes down to, because he's off to do something, and we're off doing something, so it's just like...
You see passing, hey man, it's like, oh, do you like the shirt?
Yeah.
I was like, I hope you like the shirt.
Yeah, I was like,
Daniel,
he came
actually-
up and talked to us. I really wanted to talk to him more, but I ran off to get a picture of an awesome cosplay. They came back, and he was off, and I'm like, shit!
Yeah, I am.
Damn it!
I want to know how he was like liking the shirt and stuff, and he was just in his regular old Daniel cosplay.
Yeah. Speaking of shirts, we have Slick shirts. They are $15. So please message us if you are interested. The mannequin's wearing one. The creepy mannequin with man arms. Arrgh. This creepy thing right here, because it was all I could find on the internet.
Show him the back.
But yes, if you want this awesome Slick shirt,
We got complimented it on going down the elevator. And it's like, I like the name of your podcast.
yes. So, like, the podcast your mother warned you about. So, yeah. If you guys are interested in a shirt, just let us know. They are $15, and we will get it shipped out to you. If it is, for some reason, overseas, it will cost a little bit more, but continental U.S., $15.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And these are great shirts to wear whenever they're very
so soft.
very
They're
comfortable.
so soft.
And the green ink that we use, the more you wash it, the more it becomes fabric. So it won't be like that type of material where you're just like, oh,
It slowly
I'm
picks
sweating.
off,
It's just
yeah.
sweating and it becomes cracked. It actually becomes part of the fabric.
Yeah, so fantastic shirt. So if you guys want them, message us and we can get one out to you. We discuss payment at that time.
Yep.
So, but ultimately it'll be PayPal, Facebook,
Whatever.
whatever works out. Venmo.
Whatever you young kids are using. Bitcoins.
You
No
little-
bitcoins.
You little chitlins. Oh, if you want to send me 1 Bitcoin for a shirt, gladly.
Grossly overpaying. Grossly overpaying.
I'll totally send you a nipple pic if you give me a Bitcoin. Yeah.
Not saying that it's his nipple pick.
Just a nipple.
Just a nipple pick.
So, Denver Comic Con, what else did we get?
I mean, our friend Tara, she picked up like a really cool map.
Of
Mordor? No. Middle Earth.
Middle Earth.
I'm sorry.
Mordor!
Yeah, it's just a map of Mordor.
Yes.
And then she picked up some metal artwork. What did you pick up metal artwork of? It was Zelda, Link inspired.
It was. She bought a lot of cool stuff. She's very picky.
Well, yeah,
So,
she was
which you should be.
strategically walking down Artist Alley and be like, I'll come back for you.
Yes.
That's what I did with those flasks. I was like, I'll come back for you.
do it.
Dude, where's the Raisin Rock cups? Downstairs?
Probably downstairs.
Okay.
I'll go get them. Find some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was very cool to walk around. Wasn't nearly as hot as you would think. It definitely cooled down Sunday, and because it was like 90s Friday and Saturday, and you're just like, oh my god, you did not want to be outside. You just wanted to stay. Yeah, it was metal art, Tara was saying, from Zelda. So it was very cool. Like, I wish I had the eye and the space right now. It's like, I just moved into a new place, so I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what fits where. So any of those would have been cool. Like that map of Middle Earth, I think that would have been. It was like made of wood, and it was like all like carved into, and like it's like, oh, here's the topography of Middle Earth.
It is
Pretty sweet.
so hot.
Oh, it's just fresh off the.
It's still cooking hot in that stove. I opened the door, and if I would have been if I had glasses on, they would have exploded. Yes. So that is the coolest cup that I think we've ever gotten from Denver Comic Con. So just look at the coolness of it, man.
Raisin Rock.
So it even has a little saying on the back. I mean, step up from last year. That's for damn sure.
Definitely. But I did like that I Am Brute.
Oh, the cup?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one of those downstairs still.
Yep.
So, yes. And gross. So yeah, fantastic stuff. The Starving Nerdist. Oh, Majora's Mask was some metal art from the Starving Nerdist. Majora's ass. It's very different Zelda game. Very different. Oh yeah. Imagining just two butts, but it has the same spikies around the edge. I'm an odd man. Ooh, and I got this cool art. So, I have a card for it. I don't know. I'll find it, but
Probably smashing between the two.
it might be, or I might have it in a pile. I have so many business cards floating around. It's kind of stupid. So this is why I take pictures. But if you guys are fans of Overwatch,
No.
I picked this thing up, which is super
Eric,
cool.
where were you?
Eric, there you are. We missed you at Denver Comic Con. So I picked this up. Hope you guys can tell it. It's like classic Japanese art, but if you can tell, yeah, it's Genji and
It's the Shimada brothers.
Shimada. Oh shit, I forgot his name.
Hanzo.
Thank you. God damn it.
Hanzo and Genji.
Yeah, but Genji and Hanzo from Overwatch, which is just super fucking awesome. They also had the Samurai Stormtroopers. That one was a little more than I wanted to fork out of the time,
What?
sadly.
The ones that I have?
It was a 3-panel. It was like $75.
Oh.
Yeah. This one was $40.
Dude, that's why I wait till like NDK. Things that seems cheaper at NDK than.
Oh yeah. No, there's
we
no
gotta
doubt.
we gotta hit up. We gotta find out when like DekuCon is happening. I think it's in August.
Probably. And then actually, I'm just gonna grab this pile.
Hanzo and Genji again.
Hanzo and Genji back at it again. This super piece of awesome art, which matches this super piece of awesome art from the same artist, which is just cool. So yeah, that's from last year. And then yeah, this. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. You can't tell. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is what happens when I'm excited. Yes, this is the photo with Jason Momoa, which is the coolest. Yeah, that's super badass.
He complimented you on your kilt.
Yes, Jason Momoa said nice utility kilt, and I was like, so yeah, awesome.
We could have been like free advertisement for a utility kilt booth because we were rocking deep, dude.
Oh yeah, we were all wearing kilts hard. Not
Four people.
yeah.
4 people just rocking kilts. And at the end of the day, is a sweet old dad was just like, "Where do you guys get your kilts from?" He's stopped us and it's like, oh, you kill.
Oh, that dad went all out. He was like, son, when you get older, you're going to want to wear a kilt. When you wear a kilt, you're going to not wear anything underneath it. And when a lady eventually does walk up to you and asks, are you wearing anything underneath? You offer her a show. I was like, and this kid was like 6, and I'm like, well. So why did no one lick him? I'm sorry, I didn't lick Jason Momoa. If anything, it would have been up to Hannah to lick him.
Right there.
So, I would not feel offended in the slightest. So, she should have grabbed his butt. I'm just saying.
It was right there.
I mean, she might have been kicked out of con, but she could have grabbed
going
Jason Momoa's butt.
Going for a waist hug, but then just like, oh no, whoops!
Darn, I slipped in your pants. So, anyways, but yeah, no, it was fantastic. Yeah, there's just so much to do. I mean, it really once you're all done, you're still kind of processing everything.
Just so tired after everything.
Yes. Cool thing. So the beer garden was a little more accessible this year. I think a larger area.
There was multiple beer gardens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was multiple beer stands, and the beer garden led into the food court area, which was cool instead of being separate. Ultimately. Yeah,
just causing like a weird bottleneck. Because I remember that it's like you had it off to the side, and it's like, why can't I fucking go through here? It's like, oh, fucking, I'm brute. Just,
yep.
Everyone's just lining up.
Yep. And the cool thing too is that Breckenridge actually had a bit of a booth set up. It was kind of like all the bar games, giant battleship, huge board that they just had everyone color all over it. I did the Death Star with Slick on it.
I felt sorry for like the Hard Rock Cafe like merchant booth. Like,
that was dead.
Visiting that.
That was dead. So, but yeah, and props to Real Nerds this year. They got a booth, so I hope everything went awesome for them. So I really like to think they did well, and they got the most out of that booth opportunity.
Prime access, dude.
They did front of the whole thing.
Yeah, right in front of the Celebrity Summit.
Yeah,
it's just like right there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope they did well. I really do. So, and then we got to see Beyond the Trope there, which is another one of the podcasts that we hang out to every year.
You guys used to have a booth right next to them, so it's like you guys got to know another brethren/sister in the trenches. Right
up until a few years ago, it was us. It was Real Nerds, it was Slick, and it was Beyond the Trope. It was us three, and it's still us three. We just wouldn't always have booths, but it's still cool to get to go there, hang out, chill out with everyone. So yeah. It's just fantastic because that's the other thing too. Is you go up to Denver Comic Con and you get to see people. You may only see them once a year.
It's a nice place to catch up.
But it is. It's a great place to catch up. And it's like, hey, what's up? And when people recognize you in the crowd, you're like, hey, you're Slick. Or like, I love handing people business cards. And they're like, oh yeah, I follow you. And I'm like, inside I get all warm, but I have to be cool on the outside. Like, oh, that's super cool. But inside I'm like, ah, yay. I'm popular again. So, yeah. I wish I was over-exaggerating, but that's exactly how I feel on the inside.
I didn't cosplay, and still people took pictures of me.
Yeah, I got lots of pictures.
I was like, hey, can I take a picture? Your shirt's really cool. It was like the Marvel Bears ones. I was like, yay.
I had lots of pictures taken to me, and they're like, oh, can I get you a picture? I'm like, sure. There was one person videoing me, which was odd. Like, they were videoing all this kind of stuff, and then they got to me, and then they kind of did like a 120 around me, and then kept going to everyone else. I'm like, well, that's different. I'm thoroughly convinced I look like something that I don't know what I look like.
Probably from Sons of Anarchy.
Maybe. I had one person ask me from which Assassin's Creed game I was, and I'm like,
nothing.
I'm nothing. But yeah, so I mean, it's just awesome. It's awesome. That's what it comes down to. So next year, I highly advise, if you have the opportunity, the chance, the fortitude, go check out Denver Comic Con 2019. So we're going to be there. I'm sure we will, because it's fantastic and it's beautiful and it's wonderful. So, yes. Now, moving on with your regularly scheduled programming. What time is it? Wow. That was already 40 minutes.
Yay.
Let's pick and choose. What do we got?
We're not. You can say what segment this is?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to pick and choose which ones we're going to do in here. I think... Okay, I know. Either way, coming up next is Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
Mm-hmm. So, this one was pretty interesting. I'm excited for this. Fox accepted Disney's $71.3 billion offer to buy out their entertainment part of their corporation.
They up the ante by almost double.
Yeah, so originally the offer was $54 billion. And then Comcast decided to step into the game and offered $64 billion. And so it was a bit of a back and forth on that one. Disney was like, ain't happening. They forked out an additional 71, or not additional,
20,
an additional $30 billion, just to say, no, this is ours. We shall take this. We know what we're doing with it. Go away, Comcast. Which I'm fine with.
Mm-hmm.
I like Comcast as an internet provider. I don't.
I'd take Google Fiber any day.
Yeah, but when you can't have Google Fiber,
what it? Yeah, fucking crooked bastards.
Yeah, Liz, we are not going to TattooCon because I need to breathe.
I'm dragging him to it.
Ugh. Dude, it's been like so much stuff. It's like I need to chillax for a little while.
I still haven't unpacked fully. I've always been doing stuff. Either I've been moving in, was at Cripple Creek,
yep,
or at Denver Comic Con. I was like, I haven't had a weekend to unpack everything.
Yeah, because what was before Cripple Creek? What was the weekend before that? It was something, wasn't there?
I was moving. You were helping people move a lot.
I was helping people move all weekend. That's why. So I helped people move all weekend. Then it was work. Then I went to Boston. Right as I got back from Boston, we went to Cripple Creek. Then it was a busy week, and then we ended up going to Denver Comic Con. Yeah. So it's been super busy, it's fantastic, and I've had an awesome time. But damn,
need to reboot.
I need to reboot.
I had to deal with 13 kids today.
Yeah, next is Renaissance Festival, and that is on the 30th, and you dealing with children is fantastic.
No, I fucking hate it.
Oh, bullshit! You perked up and cheered up on a level that was very un-JP at that time in the morning.
Yeah, because I'm pulling on all reserves. I was like, my social interaction is down.
You say, but I saw. And they were also happy to see you.
I know, because they're the same height.
Whatever. They just like you because your pleasant demeanor.
Yeah, it's called acting. I've been in drama, sir.
Whatever. You say all you want. I saw the truth. JP likes kids. May not want one. I'm not saying you want one, but I think you like kids. So.
Nope.
Don't worry, I'll never make you hold mine. I won't force that on. I will not force that on anyone. No one should ever, I'm going to say this now, I think I've said it before, never force anyone to hold your child.
Yep.
Ever.
Nope. It's like, I don't want to. Nope.
It is your child. If they don't want to hold it,
oops.
That should be a red flag. Don't let them hold your baby.
If your best friend does not want to hold your baby,
love them, respect them, don't force them. Yeah.
I was like, okay, someone else who wants to hold him.
Yeah.
Nope.
If it's desperate and you have explosive diarrhea, I will hold your child, but I will be sitting, and it will most likely be closer to the couch than me.
You'll be like, what's wrong with the ground?
Yeah. You can lay the baby on the ground. We have the Pied Piper gene. Tiny humans naturally love us.
Hey. Also,
fantastic.
Also middle-aged women.
Yeah. Yeah, I draw those in too. Yeah, so we were in there, and JP had walked off because they went to the machine shop to go look at all the cool machines and stuff. And they walked back out, and Justin was like, "Where's JP?" And then there was one that said, "JP, There was another one, JP, and JP, and then they started running out like a herd of tiny people, just like looking for JP, and JP walks out with a big old smile on his face.
What's wrong, guys?
And yeah,
do you have anything more for us? Like, no, guys, and we're done with the tour.
it was awesome. So, but yeah. So, what are we talking about? Where are we at? We talked about it. Fox. We talked about Fox.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty crazy one. Real quick, if you guys are playing Pokemon Go, they did just recently release trading and added friendships on there, which is pretty cool. You can level up your friendship and make trading cheaper, which costs Stardust and stuff. So check that out if you are playing Pokemon Go, like I am. JP does not. He's too cool for that stuff.
I spend money on things that I shouldn't.
I should not have spent money on that.
I spent $40 on it.
That's a good chunk of change.
And I was like, not again. And it was all just for Pokeballs. Because I was too goddamn lazy to walk outside.
That's fair. I can completely understand that. And then, what else do we got? Lucifer or Frogs?
I think Frogs.
Frogs? Alright. So, this one was pretty cool. It popped up from I Fucking Love Science, which is a fantastic Facebook page. A 99 million year old ambered frog was recently found, which is so exciting. Yep. You guys don't know what ambered means. It was encased in amber, just like in Jurassic Park. So, super awesome.
Isn't it just like sap? That's just like age?
Yeah, it's old sap. So 99 million years old. That is currently the oldest, most well-preserved, I believe, fossil that they have.
Is it considered a fossil?
It would still be a fossil, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's just super damn exciting. Now, it still missed the dinosaurs, I think, by 50 million years. Something like that. Well, the dinosaurs as we think of them.
You mean like Jurassic?
Yeah. Well, Jurassic. Hold on. I'll tell you in a sec. Dinosaur period.
Mesozoic.
Era of the dinosaurs. Let's see. Tertiary period 1.64. Mesozoic. Yeah, missed it by 50 million years. So, I mean, still, if they can pull any sort of biological information off of that, I mean, that's one step closer to having dinosaurs. Just saying. So, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so, cool things, but we're going to try to keep this section short because we've already made the show pretty long.
DCC, man. Go do it.
It is. There's so much to see and so much to experience. It's very much worth it. So we always like to make sure we tell you about one of our awesome co-hosts. That is Shell Shock Cosplay. You can follow her on Twitter and Facebook at Shell Shock Cosplay, where she posts all her stuff, which she currently majority functions in Knights of the Tempest.
Woo!
Yes, which is an awesome sword-tastic equestrian jousting experience. If you guys want to go check that out, they do shows and they also do teaching, so you can learn stuff like that, which is cool. If you guys are interested, you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Knights of the Tempest and at Knights Tempest, as well as Facebook and website knightsofthetempest.com, where you can get tickets for their upcoming show this July 21st, 7 p.m. and 22nd,
2 p.m.
21st and 22nd at the Oasis Equestrian Center. So check that out. Go to their website, knightsofthetempest.com.
Woo!
Yeah. So last bit of news, we have SlickTube
Tube Slickers.
Fancy. You need to dye your hair.
I know.
Now that you've talked about it, I'm just like, I keep waiting for the cool platinum. You need platinum.
It's going.
Do platinum.
Do platinum. Do it now.
Not like right now. That'd be weird. Magic. Oh, that would be cool. I mean, if you could pick one minor superpower, what would it be? Like, it's got to be something really ridiculous. Like, you can fill your beer
eye color.
Just change them as you will.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty significant, though, dude.
I think I would like the ability to grow and shrink my hair. I think that would be an interesting one.
ability to grow your hair, because then if you don't like it, you're just like...
Yeah, exactly. You can do whatever you want.
It's like, you can't have that. It's like, okay, it's like, how did you dye your hair? It's like, nope.
Shutting out. Yeah, I think that would be pretty fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think eye color...
Ooh, and grow different types of hair. Yeah.
Different types?
Yeah, like I
Like,
can
you
finally
want it
have,
curly or-
have Asian hair.
This is years locked behind.
I want it. I don't want to steal it from you, but, you know. I know. I'm not a cavalry soldier from, like, the 1700s, 1800s. That's what they did. It's the white people who started it. Yeah. That would be fantastic, though. Because, like, sometimes I'm like, I wish I could have a fro. And then sometimes I want Asian hair. Sometimes I want a thicker beard.
I can grow a fro.
Sometimes I want chops, but only for, like, a day.
When my hair is cut, and, like, when it grows out, it's like an Asian fro. I was just like...
Fantastic.
I was like, this is weird. It was like, grow longer or cut it short. This is fucking weird.
A bowl cut? No, that's not what I mean by Asian hair.
I used to have one.
Dude, I believe it. I think every Asian friend I've ever had a bowl cut at some point growing up. Just like
just easier.
Every white male had a mullet.
It was just easier for my parents.
Yeah. It really is. Done. Good. We're good. We're good. I had a bowl cut for a little bit. Yeah.
I can't see that.
Yeah. Looked like a little dickhead.
And my hair was black, so it just like anytime for recess, it was just like I would touch my hair. And I was like, "Yeah, that fucking burns."
Oh
I was
yeah.
just like,
yeah. Even my hair gets toasty and it's brown. I mean, shit, black hair. Damn. Yeah, that would be my superpower. Grow and shrink hair, or sorry, I guess just grow hair and grow any hair I want.
anytime.
Yeah. So if I suddenly want to like not wear clothes, but I want to cover my penis, just grow a bunch of hair.
Just eye color, like when I would just do like just all white eyes.
That would be
like,
cool,
dude. Awesome.
Yes.
It's like it's a minor thing, not gonna help you at all, but it's like
That would be super cool.
it's like I think I would default to like yellow, like a yellow iris.
Would you want to also be able to change the shape of your eye, like cat eyes, if you wanted to?
Just square eyes like goats.
Yeah, no, that would make a Rick and Morty cosplay like on point.
Like that weird like squiggly
Jagged,
lines.
squiggly.
No, I just changing eye color.
Just color. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's like I would just probably default to like wolf yellow.
Yeah. All right. Well, if we're going super basic, the ability to grow hair as I choose. Now, imagine being able to grow hair on other people as you choose.
You're just like, I want to be Chewbacca. Then you would look like a Chewbacca. Just like
yeah.
your entire hair is like, I don't want hair on my arm. And just be like, just not growing hair anymore.
I'll grow hair everywhere except my palms. Be like, this is what happens when you don't masturbate.
It's not rubbing anything off. So look at it.
This is what happens.
It's a puff ball.
Anyways, Slick Tube. This is what we were talking about. So Linda Hamilton, a.k.a. Sarah Connor, is going to be involved in the Terminator 6 movie that is coming out soon.
It's going to be someone in the future because she is older now.
Yes. Yeah.
It's going to be like a general.
So they're not doing like CGI stuff, which is cool. I mean, they're doing CGI, but not doing CGI.
With her.
Yeah. So not young Sarah Connor, as far as I know. There were Twitter photos that got posted that showed her as the old Sarah Connor, which is super cool. I'm excited for that and see where it goes. It's just I know I should watch the most recent one. Terminator is one of those just badass movies.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. But I'm always worried it's going to be terrible, so I end up not watching them. So it's kind of like Transformers. Transformers 1 was a fantastic, excellent, wonderful movie that I loved. I assume. I haven't watched it since, so it may be terrible now. But still, I haven't want to watch any other ones because the second one went downhill real quick. So
Yeah, that it did.
I just got that fear. I got that fear in me, man. So, but if anyone else is excited for it, I am excited, especially because they're bringing the original cast back. It is set for a November 22nd, 2019 release. So, yeah. Speaking of releases, Solo. Yeah. So Solo came out, a Star Wars story, based around Han Solo and his, how basically he got started and everything, which
I don't like his last name origin. Whatever. Spoiler alert. I don't like it.
Yeah. So
It's
you learn the origin of his last name in the movie. If you haven't seen it yet, it's cool. It's cool that they do that, but it's dumb how it's done.
Yeah,
That's my point.
I don't agree with it. Whatever.
So, which makes you wonder if there's a lot of Solos out there.
without name now.
Yeah. But so the story itself, I really enjoyed. It felt like a Han Solo movie. It thoroughly did. I had no complaints about the storyline. I had no complaints about how characters interacted. What I do have a complaint with is that wasn't Han Solo.
That wasn't Harrison Ford.
Yeah. I mean, I understand Harrison Ford has just that beautiful spot in your heart that he's Harrison Ford.
Yep. He's Han Solo.
It'll be like whenever we get a new Wolverine. It's going to feel painful to watch.
I have no idea who's going to fill that boots. Or who wants to fill that boots.
Oh,
It's like, hey, do you want to play Wolverine? He's like, how long has he been playing it? 20 years? Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Well, I mean, Han Solo played Han Solo for 35 years. I mean, that's some major boots to step into.
And you're just like...
Imagine the fucking ego on that dude. To say, yeah, I can do this.
It's like, I can try to do this. It's like, sure.
Yeah. Liz, why do you have any desire to see Solo at all? I find that interesting. I think everyone should have an interest in it.
I don't know. I think she prefers, the mystery. And, the fact that it isn't Harrison Ford.
I mean, that is fair. It's just, it really is. It was a Han Solo
It was a
movie.
good Star Wars film.
And it was Han Solo. For me, it was a Han Solo film. It felt on point. I had no complaints about it.
Lando was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Childish Gambino.
He picked up the influxes of Lando really well.
Yeah. Dude, he plays it to a T. And I was like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I got no complaints. So, yeah, I don't know. He definitely didn't feel as like Han Solo himself. But I don't know if anyone could have.
His beginnings. It was like, oh yeah, he's not as smooth. And I was like, but he's still somewhere. It was like, he's got to start with something.
Yeah.
It's like natural charisma.
I don't know. I wanted more out of that actor than I got.
Yes.
So I don't know. We'll see. We can bitch all we want, but I'd like to say that ultimately, I don't think this should be the death of the Solo films,
or
Han Solo as a character.
The standalone films.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well enough that I would happily go see and thoroughly enjoy a Solo trilogy. I really would. Knowing the whole time that that's not him, but in hopes that I could grow into that character.
Dude, and that cameo at the end.
Oh,
nice.
So they had a cameo at the end that tied it into. I can tell you what it tied into. I won't tell you what happens. It tied it into the Clone War cartoons. So, yeah, super awesome. I wasn't expecting it by any means.
No, I wasn't. Not at all.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I knew that about the character, but, I didn't know... I can't say too much without giving it away.
That General Grievous was there. Am I serious? Who knows?
Yeah. So, but yeah, I highly advise people check it out, but, I mean, keep a very open mind that it is not Harrison Ford. It's a challenge.
I try to. I enjoyed it as a Star Wars film.
Mm-hmm.
But as a Han Solo film, it was like, it's not Harrison Ford. Can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Gain what we can out of these, right? That's the important part. So, but I still suggest you go see it. It's worth the money. It is. Go see it in the big theater. It's a Star Wars film. You're supposed to see it in the big theater. That's just how it works. I don't care how shitty it is. Go see it in the big theater. Don't wait for it to come out. Go see it. Just do it. Do it. So, I'm really sad though. This is the first Star Wars film I haven't seen with my dad.
Really? You've seen like
all the other
Force
ones?
Awakens? Oh wow!
At some point or another, I've seen him with my dad. This is the one I have not.
Well, your dad's in a different state.
I
so
know, but it bums me out. It bums me out. It's just one of those. It's just one of those.
This is one of the things like father and son like bonding moments. It's
Yep.
like, yeah, I completely
Wars.
understand that. So it's like, yeah, Star Wars. So you want to see it? It's like, I'm not happy about the movie. Let's go see it.
Yeah.
So even like Rogue One too.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
So, but do what you can. So, kind of
That's
last bit. Yeah. We made that short. It was short on purpose. The last bit is the craft brew.
In review.
So we have been drinking from Hop Valley Brewing Company the Divine Shine Hybrid Ale.
I like mine, but I'm pretty sure Bo doesn't like it.
It's not that I don't like it. It's that it is giving me tremendous fucking heartburn.
Like, is it because it's the hybrid
I don't know.
option?
But my throat feels like... in all fairness, I have acid reflux, so if you have acid reflux, it may jack with you too. But the flavor, it is a little hoppier. I mean, Hop Valley, you would expect it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not overpowering by any means. It has a nice, comfortable citrus base. You get a lot of the peel of the citrus, as far as I'm concerned. And then it's like watered down citrus as far as like the carrying flavor. But then you have the hops that's just kind of layered on top of that. When you're done though, I feel like the flavor lingers, but it's not overpowering, and it is a good aftertaste. So,
Completely agree with that. Like, I don't know, for hybrid beers, like, I can't really place what it is. I was like, oh yeah, it's a hybrid of this and that. And I was like, yeah, they definitely walk that line. It is not. You can't say that it's a blonde or an amber or
anything
else.
It's like an unfiltered.
I thought it was gonna be
wheat
like
pale ale.
wine/beer,
Yeah.
like hybrid.
Yeah, I can understand that one. Like, almost, I would say champagne. That would be my guess if I hadn't known.
Mm-hmm.
So, and bright, hazy appearance, tropical aromas, velvety smooth finish, unfiltered hybrid packs. Yeah, it really doesn't say.
It doesn't say like what it's trying to shoot for in between.
The creaminess of a Hefeweizen and the hop aroma of the Northwest Pale Ale. So it was. It's a wheat beer and a pale ale. I'm pretty good at this. So, but I mean, still, it's a good beer. I suggest it. It's messing with my heartburn really bad. So that's why I'm drinking it really slow. And it's not as strong even as the IPA that we had at Gold Camp. Gold Camp's doing a cool thing right now where it was all host beers.
Mm-hmm.
So I think did they have one of their own? I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the list, but it's cool that Gold Camp did this tonight.
Yeah, midsummer
all
Night's
IPAs, but they're all varying flavors of IPAs. So I went for the one that seemed like it was going to be a little less aggressive for my palate, which it was. It was nice and smooth.
The habanero, that was very,
very smooth,
lackluster for me.
It was very smooth.
I was like,
but it didn't have no spice. No spice.
Yeah.
Good beers. But as far as this beer goes, I'm comfortable with 3.
I was gonna say 3. I was like, regardless of what you're saying, I'm saying 3.
Yeah, no, this is a good beer. I've never had Hop Valley before, so I am impressed. It's not an overwhelming hops to it, which I was a little worried that's what it was going to be.
It's like, oh, hops from India and America? Great.
Yeah, it's gonna punch me in the back of the throat. Tuttle, own it. But yeah, no, great beer. Check it out. If you guys are wondering why we're scoring this beer, that's because you can follow us on Untappd. That's UNTAPPD. That is the website and app where you can go on there, follow us at SLYK Radio, and you can also suggest beers. That's a beer right there. Hold on.
I'm super ready.
I'm fingering it. So, yeah. So, great beer. Definitely good suggestion. Follow us on there at SLYK Radio. You can get their app from the Apple Android store, or you can go to the website, untap.com. That's UNTAPPD. Really just need to email them. Every damn show. It's like...
This one.
Yeah.
This,
right there.
this icon.
Bing, bing.
Can't.
Bing, 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 bing. So, yeah, guys. So, check that out. Thoroughly good, that's for sure. Oh, shit. What do we got? Shell sent us some stuff. Let's see what we got. Let's throw these in there real quick.
All right.
So, ABC picked up Roseanne spinoff called The Connors, which is pretty cool. I think that's awesome. That should make Hannah happy.
Is it off like Terminators?
Totally. Based off that. Terminator came in, took Roseanne away for her racist, angry, bigoted comments, and they left the Connors.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we got?
There's one very good one.
American Horror Story Season 8 will be Murder House Coven crossover. I'm super fucking excited for that.
Okay.
So those are basically my two favorites. And oh shit. In-N-Out Burger is coming to Colorado Springs. Damn. That is awesome and sucky at the same time. Awesome because that was actually a thoroughly tasty burger. Sucky because the fries were stupid fucking cold and the line is out the fucking door.
Yeah, they're gonna have to open multiple ones if they want to.
Yeah. It is hell trying to order from them. So, I mean, you give it to them. You gotta give it to them because they go through a massive amount of people. They're almost as efficient as Chick-fil-A. Almost, not really. But the line is ridiculous. So, but yeah, no, I'm excited for that. I mean, it was delicious. I got to have it in California recently for the first time, and it was wonderful, and I'm thoroughly happy that I did. But anyways, guys, that's it for our show. Yes, so make sure you check us out next week. Well, we will be feeding you more awesome information for nerds and the like. We're all nerds in some way, shape, or form. Don't forget, we love you. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, we put out new episodes every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Facebook and Spreaker at SLYK Radio.
Have any empty space on your iPhone or Android phone and just dying to fill it up? Download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast. Stream us on Stitcher or Smart Radio. New shows every Thursday.
Neither of us can talk right now, but you know what?
I wasn't actually reading that. I was trying to go off memory.
Nice. So, like, is not responsible for anything ever, even our vocal patterns.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And so, like, is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
But your government doesn't.
Don't you forget that.
We love you. Have a fantastic evening, and we hope to see you next week here on this fantasticness that is us. Come.
Yes.
Alright. Later, y'all.
Bye.